Welcome to Herself, a space for women to have deep conversations about the intersection between spiritual entrepreneurship and fulfilling your potential, so you can become the woman you truly are in every area of your life. After being in business for over 2 decades, I've learned, as you likely have too, that as you grow your business grows you in unexpected, often challenging, yet miraculous ways. Here, we'll talk about how to get out of your own way so you can grow a business that's abundant and sustainable while allowing you to be a force for good in the world. I'll give you simple, actionable strategies as well as wisdom and inspiration to help you root into your wholeness, lead from your values, and work in ways that feel deeply aligned so you can bring your true self into the world through your business and in every area of your life. Hello, self-led women. Each Wednesday, I invite you to join me for a mini episode where I share an excerpt from one of the calls in my year-long mentorship circle, Sorceress CEO. This is for spiritual women entrepreneurs who are ready to master their inner and outer worlds to be a force for good in these trying times. In these clips, I'll speak about the dance between our inner and outer worlds as we do the day-to-day work of bringing our visions into form. These mini episodes are here to support you as you face obstacles and chart your unique path to fulfillment, success, and your soul's expression on your terms. Enjoy. As a little girl, I loved playing school, and my favorite part was writing on a chalkboard with a fresh piece of white chalk. Today, my teacher's heart lives on, only now, instead of teaching with chalkboards, I make sure my online programs are stored and shared in the most organized, intuitive way possible. For the past few years, I've used Kajabi for this. It's heads and tails above any other online course platform that I've used since I first started teaching online back in 2008. Not only does Kajabi host all of my online programs, it also hosts all my program web pages and opt-in pages. It even hosts the private student-only podcasts I share inside my programs. Plus, it's easy for me and my team to use, and most importantly, it's easy for my students to use. I love it. If you're looking to up-level, streamline, and beautify things in your own business, whether it's how you deliver your online courses, create web pages, or even host your entire website, I invite you to enjoy a free 30-day trial with Kajabi, which is one of the sponsors for this podcast. You can click the link in the show notes to get started with your free 30-day trial. If you're like me, you'll be so happy you did. The only downside is no chalk is involved. They're never not going to be present. And you could even say the more that you take on, like the more that you really go for it, the more it's going to be here. And so it's really about cultivating the skills to stay with it. In IFS, we talk about self-leadership. Another way to say that is self-mastery. And this doesn't mean we control our thoughts and emotions, but become more masterful with our thoughts and emotions so that we can stay with the hard things. Stay with the hard things that have meaning to us. We're not just doing any old random hard thing, but something that can help when we're doing things that we feel like, I don't really like doing this, I don't want to be doing this, is to remind ourselves, I'm doing this so that. I'm doing this so that. And remember your bigger vision. And yes, ideally, there'll come a time when you're not formatting your landing pages, where you're not setting up your email autoresponders. But it is really important to know how to do that in the beginning, because then when it comes time to delegate, you're not going to have your head in the sand as the manager, as the CEO. You're going to really know how things work. And that's really, really essential. So yes, get the support that you need. Give your parts the support that they need when they get overwhelmed. And remember that you're building towards something greater. And these pieces of self-doubt and self-worth, there's so many different layers to them. And so even if it's even working on that before, it's like new layers will come up as you're reaching into new layers of your life and in your business. And each of those new layers needs to be tended to. Okay. And over the next couple of months, we're going to be having another round of Becoming You. We'll be sending an email if any of you want to come in that again. I'm adding some new pieces into it that are going to be also more around self-worth and also around our relationship between self-worth and finances, and prioritizing our lives to do what we're here to do, and actually doing specific exercises to help clarify that more. So that will be a resource for you. The Inner Critic Cure Immersion, which starts next week, to do just another round working with critical parts and giving them more support and giving that more space in your life. Those are all resources that are here this spring if you want them. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, change doesn't come from listening alone. I invite you to commit to taking one small or large courageous action after today's conversation. One step you can take, if you haven't already, is to sign up for my Sunday journal. It's a weekly newsletter filled with inspiration and reflections about the intersection between spiritual entrepreneurship and fulfilling your potential, to help you become the woman you truly are in every area of your life. You can subscribe at programs-saraavonstover.com/journal. And if you found this podcast valuable, please share it with the women in your world. Also, I'd be very grateful if you'd leave a review. It helps others find resources like this, and I'd love to hear what's coming alive for you after listening today. Above all, keep going, and never forget the unique offerings you and your true self bring to the world. Until next time, I'm sending you my heartfelt support.